Yeah. Lord Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Yo, man. First of all, if you don't beat us, if you don't beat the Sixers with Ben, Joel, and Tobias on the court at the same time, you really ain't beat us. That's how I feel about that, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Look. Ben Simmons winning that game against the best team in the NBA was very unlikely without Joel Embiid. Very unlikely. But Ben Simmons had the best game of his career without Joel Embiid on the floor. He went for 40 points, over 40 points in this game. And this is what I'm saying, without a jump shot. If Ben Simmons can attack like that, that was a LeBron James type game, bro. That was a LeBron James type game, bro. There's only a few people that can get a stat line like Ben Simmons got last night. If Ben Simmons could stay in attack mode like that with Joel Embiid on the court, if he can elevate the level of his play like that when Joel Embiid is off the court, Ben Simmons is going to be A-OK. Trust me, he's going to be A-OK if he can elevate his game like that with Joel Embiid off the court. We need them guys to play like that together. We do, man. We need guys to step up when guys are down. I mean, that ain't, come on, bro. That's not rocket science. You just need that. But at the same time, Ben Simmons put a real good game together that lets me know that Ben Simmons is tired of the disrespect. He's tired of not being looked at as somebody that could put a whole team on his back. You know what I'm saying? He's tired of probably everybody saying if it don't go through Joel, it ain't going to happen. Nah. Ben did that against the best defense in the game. I don't know if they got the number one ranked defense, but I know they're the best team. You know what I mean? And Ben made that middle look sweet. He made that middle look sweet. You know what I mean? So shout out to Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers. Even though we lost our last three, two to Portland and this last game to Utah. Listen, one of those games, Ben wasn't there. One of those games, Joel wasn't there. So I'm not going to take too much into consideration about those last three games. But we can't make a habit out of losing. The number one seed is the objective in the East, and I think that's something that's a realistic goal for the Philadelphia 76ers. So moving on to the meat and potatoes, which is my Eagles content. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Are we really willing to accept a possible $46 million dead cap situation if you depart from Carson Wentz and Zach Ertz? Are we really willing to accept this? What brought us to this point as a football team? Listen, man, it's laughable at this point, man. What brought us to this point as a football team, as a franchise, as a city, that we looking down the barrel of a $46 million dead cap situation? Do you understand? Not too long ago, a few years past, listen, when Le'Veon Bell was a free agent, what was that, 3 years ago, 2 years ago? When Le'Veon Bell was a free agent, I think the team that had the most cap space was at like $51 million. I think it was the Jets who ended up signing Le'Veon Bell. Do you realize teams would love to have $46 million of cap space available? And we about to be in a hole, $46 million. And we about to have to move books and move people around, cut players before certain dates to shave into that $46 million. We about to have to do a lot of stuff. I don't see a scenario where the Philadelphia Eagles are going to be able to comfortably be even enough to sign their draft picks. I don't see a scenario. I don't see a scenario in this one, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I got to holler at my guy, Steve, the capologist. But come on, $46 million and you got to sign your free agents? And they already talking about the salary cap being kind of slender due to the pandemic and due to ticket sales and everything else that's going on. Listen, next year, next season, listen, we're hoping and wishing as an organization. That front office, this is the plan. I'm telling you, the plan is this: to hope you can get the most out of your young players. The plan is to hope you can get something out of Rager. It's to hope, because how bad the cap situation is, honestly, at this point, the numbers that I'm seeing, especially in terms of if you got to eat the $46 million by letting go of Ertz and Wentz, what I'm seeing is this: that if you're wrong about Jalen Hurts at this point, and you pass up on Fields, or you pass up on some of these other quarterbacks because you were wrong on Jalen Hurts, with the cap situation? Listen, there is not no one right answer for fixing this. There's not. There's not no one right answer for fixing this. Because if you believe Jalen Hurts is the guy, you got to put weapons around him. If you got questions about him being the guy, you got to trade up to make sure you get Fields. You got to get your quarterback of the future at the beginning of next season. This offseason, you have to find your quarterback of the future if you're departing from Carson Wentz. We cannot afford to wait around. You got to find him. Either you got to crown it Hurts, or you got to find somebody and groom him all over again, possibly with Hurts on the roster, because Hurts is still in a rookie deal. This is a sticky situation, man. You talking big bucks in dead cap space, and you talking big bucks in dead cap space. You're talking about new schemes. We got to learn a new scheme. We're potentially going to shy away from any blockbuster trades because we don't have the bread. We're not in no discussions for it. We got to draft to excellence. In my opinion, you don't get a quarterback simply because you want that to be the final piece to the puzzle. You got to get a Jamar Chase or a Kyle Pitts. You got to get somebody who can go out there and be a dominant figure from day one. You got to put the pieces in place. And then you drop that quarterback in the middle. Like Louis T said on a stream a while ago. That's how it got to be done. You know what I'm saying? And you know, so in conclusion, man, I think $46 million, accepting that in dead money, is just a failure on behalf of the organization if it goes down that way. So it's being reported that, you know, the Chicago Bears are interested in Carson Wentz, but Carson Wentz would prefer the Colts. Listen, the Colts and the Bears are in a situation to where they have to win now. Maybe that's leverage for Howie. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're just playing hard to get because they know at the end of the day, you know, they don't want to give up so much. But, you know, if you throw in Zach Ertz in this package, you know what I mean? Yes, it's going to be hooray for us. You know what I mean? It's not going to be hooray for us. Losing Carson Wentz and losing Zach Ertz almost guarantees you'll be bad next year because of the cap situation alone that it puts you in. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, if it goes down like that, look forward to having a bunch of young dudes on the football field trying to prove themselves, and our front office hoping we can get lucky with this young talent running around because we couldn't back it with any blockbuster or powerhouse moves in free agency because we didn't have the money to do so. So, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Would you accept the $46 million in dead cap letting go of your two, you know, stars? Or, you know, do you think it's just a bad move? And should you try to find some other method of keeping one or the other?